Good afternoon. Happy Palm Sunday, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Hockey Day on Twitch. As the NHL TSR heads to the nation's capital. And the Boston Bruins and Washington Capitals going at it. Capitals still trying to wrap up the final wild card spot. The Bruins sitting at third, as they also look to try to get one step closer to a playoff spot as well. And right now in the wild card race, the Capitals holding a 13-point lead on the New York Islanders with 11 games to go. If the Caps are able to clinch, it would be their 8th straight playoff appearance. Over the Bruins hold a 1-point lead on Tampa Bay for the 3rd spot in the Atlantic, trailing the Maple Leafs by 5 points. Teams who have already clinched. By the way, the Florida Panthers going back to the playoffs again. Let's see how many years in a row that makes. I think, 3 years in a row? Franchise histories. It would be the 2nd straight year for some reason. No, 2nd. So, no, 3rd straight. I was right. I looked at it wrong. 3rd straight year, so that's the longest string of postseason appearances by the Florida Panthers in team history. Of course, still looking for their first postseason series win since claiming the Eastern Conference back in 1996. Toronto Maple Leafs in. So that would be the 6th straight year they're in the playoffs. However, they're looking for their first postseason series win since 2004. Try to find some redemption after getting blown a 3-1 lead to Montreal last year. But good news is they don't have to relive that nightmare because Montreal, dead last in the NHL, they don't have to worry about them. But they have had some postseason letdowns against the Bruins, and that could be on tap if the season had ended today, or rather last night. In the Metropolitan, the Hurricanes going back to the postseason for the 4th straight year. As with that, is their longest string of postseason appearances since they were the Hartford Whalers back in the late 80s, early 90s, where they made the playoffs 7 straight years between 85, 86, and 91, 92. The New York Rangers back in the postseason for the first time since 2017, so it's been 5 years, not counting the bubble where the postseason format was expanded from 8 to 12 teams a conference. So not counting that, it would be their first postseason appearance since then. This will right now be the lone game of the 1:30 time spot. This is a game you can see on TNT stateside. If you're north of the border, you can see it on Sportsnet 360 at TVAS as well as on the NHL Live. Bruins' 2nd appearance on TSR this season. They are 2-3-1 all time. But they have not won a game on here since February 28th of last year. Check my facts, make sure that is correct. Yep, 2-3-1. Capitals 4-3 this season. All time this season, just 1-1. Both of them NHL Nitro games. The series premiere of NHL Nitro back in October, and then February 2nd against Edmonton, where Oilers won 5-3. Anyway, about 3 minutes until the pregame show starts. It'll probably be another 18 before the puck drops. So let's take a look at some of the players to watch today. Start off with the Bruins. The last 5 games, Patrice Bergeron, 8 points in that string. Jake DeBrusk, 5 goals in the last 5 games. Charlie McAvoy, 7 assists in the last 5 games, and DeBrusk has a +7. On the other side, John Carlson, 8 points in the last 5 games, 6 of those being assists. Alex Ovechkin, 3 goals in the last 5 games. And Connor McMichael with a +2. Take a look at between the pipes. Linus Ullmark for the Bruins, 23-9-2 this season. GA of 2.58 and save percentage of 91.2. And Jeremy Swayman, 20-10-3, GA of 2.28, save percentage of 91.8, 3 shutouts to his name. On the other side, Ilya Samsonov, 21-9-4 on the year, GA of 2.95 and a save percentage just below 90 at 89.9, but does have 3 shutouts to his name. Vitek Vanacek, 17-11-5 on the year, GA of 2.6, save percentage of 91.1, and 3 shutouts to his name as well. Both teams doing well on the last 10 games. Bruins, though, better at 8-2, did win their last outing. Caps still on a 2-game winning streak. They've won 6 of their last 10. Looking to make that push for the postseason. Now the tails of the tape between the teams. On the power play, Bruins top 10 power play percentage. They're in 10th, 22.9%. Capitals 20th at 20%. Penalty kill, Bruins 8th in the league, 82.5%. Capitals 11th, 81.1%. Bruins third best face-off winning percentage in the league, 53.9%. Capitals 28th at 47.5%. Goals per filled per game, Capitals filling 3.25, the 11th best in the league. Bruins middle of the pack, 3.14, 15th in the league. However, the Bruins 4th best at goals allowed per game, 2.66. Capitals 13th at 2.9. This is the final meeting of the year, as the Bruins have won both meetings. First one on January 10th by the total of 7-3. And then 10 days later in Boston, won at 4-3. The Caps' lone trip to Beantown, at least in the regular season. So the Bruins will look for the season sweep here. First time I'm doing NHL Nitro on Sunday. As this is the first of a doubleheader on TNT. As after this, we got a rematch of the 2017 Stanley Cup Finals between Nashville and Pittsburgh. I, however, will not be calling that because I will be calling Sunday Night Baseball between the Red Sox and the Yankees. So if you're a Boston sport fan, this is the place to be. You get the Bruins early on, then you get the Red Sox later on. As Season 3 of MLB on Twitch/TSR will premiere tonight. Looking forward to it. Especially when you got a premier rivalry like the Yankees and Red Sox. The Capitals yesterday erased a 3-2 deficit to win it 6-3. They took the season series on Pittsburgh 3-1. And right now, 88 points, only trail the Penguins by 4 points. However, one of those wins the Capitals had was an overtime game. So that gave the Pens an extra point. So the Caps won to see, if we're going by standings points, 6-3. So don't look at that, could be a critical tiebreaker. You know, don't tell that the third spot doesn't mean anything. They would dodge Carolina, although the Caps have had the Hurricanes number. I'm sure that the team would rather play the Rangers than the Hurricanes. The downside is the shame that Turner Sports will no longer be showing Sunday afternoon MLB games. They're now starting to show Tuesday night. It's a shame. Kenny Albert, Eddie Olszak, and Keith Jones. So this is the matchup of the day. If you got this lineup out here. Oh! It looks like we're ready to go. They're not even going to... Well, a little surprising. It'll be Dowd and Coyle take the face-off. We're underway in D.C. today. Glad you could join me here on TSR for this matchup between the Bruins and Capitals. The Bruins looking for the season sweep. As Vanasek will throw it along the boards. Caps looking to move it up ice. They will. Eller take it in, passing. Now they lose it and they fight for it in the right corner. Try to set it up. They couldn't connect. Now in the right corner with it now. That's Eller. Eller skating around, looking, sets it up, tried to get it to Van Riemsdyk. Couldn't connect, but the Caps able to keep it in the Bruins zone. Drive it in, shot, no go. And it goes out of play. I mean, we just went in there so quick, we don't even know who's between the pipes for teams. Linus Ullmark for the Bruins, so that he gets the nod today. And on the other side, Vitek Vanasek. And the Caps wearing those atrocious blue alternates that they need the trash. I mean, seriously, this is the worst Cap uniform ever. No cap. Face off to the left of Ullmark. This will be Bergeron. And looks like 22, I don't know, 22 is. Bruins get it up ice. Thrown into the Cap zone. And play goes on as... Oh, Larson was for the 22 for the Caps. I was looking at the Bruins. I'm sorry. And puck goes out to center ice. Bruins retrieve it. Shovel it up ice. Intercepted by Larson. And he'll throw it into the Bruins zone. Bergeron played it in the right corner. Now they fight for it. Going along the boards. Now up ice. Bruins with it. They go back into their own zone. Almost give it away. And in fact, they fight for it right next to the penalty boxes. Caps try to get it out. And the Bruins able to shovel it into the Caps zone. Fight for it along the right side. It looked like... Drop back. Now the Caps moving it up ice. Throwing it into the Bruins zone. Fight for it in the right corner. Played by Kuznetsov. And throws... Looks like Ullmark got it. There's Kuznetsov. Oh, went off the noggin of Linus Ullmark. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. Ooh. You know, when they say use your head, I don't know if that's what they mean, but if it keeps it out of the net, I keep doing it. Bruins win the face-off. They move it up ice. And, oh, Caps poke it away. Being retrieved by Nosek. Now thrown up ice. Taking it across, this is Kurs Lazar. And he takes a shot from Fehervary. Excuse me. And McAvoy long-range shot, no go. Fight for it in the right corner now. Bruins behind the net. Try to tuck it in, and Visek keeps it out. Here come the Capitals. Into the Bruins zone. Drops it back. Now going into the left corner. Dropping it back. And then now it's given away. Bruins get it out the center. Dump it into the Cap zone where Van Riemsdyk will play it. And passes it along. Now up ice. This is Kuznetsov. Trying to get it over to Connor McMichael, throwing it into the the left corner. And now giveaway. Here come the Bruins coming the other way. Shove it along the boards. Caps played it behind the net, try to get it out to Taylor Hall. Now, Bruins with it now. Going around the horn, shot long range, blocked. Stoppage of play. As McAvoy, looks like he got the first shot of the game. Not sure if it hit Fairbury or not, or if it just went wide. Face off at neutral ice. Eller and Coyle, won by Eller. Orlov with it now, looking to move it up ice. They will. Thrown behind the net. Olmark will play it. Throws it along the left side. Capitals with it at center, and they throw it back into the Bruins zone. This is Brandon Carlo. Throws it along the boards. Taken away by the Capitals. Shot on net. Looked like it was blocked. Fight for it along the left side, and now taken away. This is McAvoy. McAvoy driving. Looking. Tried to pass it. It went wide. Couldn't connect with Craig Smith. Capitals trying to move it up ice. They will. As Eller throwing it into the corner. Bruins with it now. Take it out the center. Now thrown into the right corner for an icing. Peter Lavalette, second in the Eastern wildcard at 88 points. A win today could pull him within 2 points of third in the Atlantic. And a look at the Boston Bruins since New Year's Day, 31-11-3. Third best point percentage in the NHL behind Colorado and Florida. Right now leading their conferences, Colorado in the West, Florida in the East. So not bad company to be with. To the left corner where Fairbury played it. Now looking to move it up ice, and an errant pass. And now but the Caps still able to get it out. Bruins taking it in their own zone, moving it up ice. And this is Josh Brown passing it over to Marchand. Marchand almost lost it. Bruins able to get it back, but then they lose it in the Cap zone. Here comes Larson for the Capitals. Oh! And a nasty collision at center ice between Marchand and Larson. Plays going on. It looked like words were being exchanged. Vanacek will play it behind his own net. And carelessly given away. Here come the Bruins. Oh, an errant pass gets away. They'll play it along the right side. Looking to move it up ice. They will. Taken out by the Capitals. And this is Kuznetsov moving it up ice. Now along the left side, McAvoy will play for the Bruins. 5.5 into the game so far. Driving along the right side. Throws off the boards. Now trying to tuck it in along the side. Puck up for grabs. McAvoy. Shot. Turned away by Vanacek. And it goes out of play. And why am I not surprised to see King Savage here? Oh, but you missed the last 2 Penguin games that I called. I don't know what's happened. You're here when I'm not calling your teams. And that was a good heads-up play there. I think that was Foligno who dropped it back to McAvoy. And another look at the collision between Marchand and Johan Larson. Surprisingly did not trigger a fight. Long-range shot by Carlo, turned aside by Vanacek. They'll fight for it in the right corner. Fighting for it. Capitals coming away with it as Jensen throws it along the boards. Caps try to get it out. They will. Bruins take it at center, though. As Carlo throws it into the Caps zone along the boards. Oshie plays it along for Jensen behind the net. Now they fight for it. Caps able to get it out, at least away from Vanasek. Bruins knock it back into the Caps zone. And they fight for it along the left side. Jensen trying to take it up for the Capitals, but he's right now having to fight for it. They're fighting for it. Pokes free. Caps able to get it out. Bruins take it back at center ice, though. This is Taylor Hall with it. Cross-ice pass now. Looking for Eric Hula. Couldn't connect. Smith fighting for it in the right corner. Bruins coming away with it. Trying to push it in front. Shot, score! Or is it? It looked like Trent Frederick had scored, but oh, kicked in, so never mind. No goal. Let's take another look at it. Sorry. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's kicked in. Good call. My friend, this is hockey, not soccer. And Vanasek knew it right away, saying, no, that shouldn't count. He kicked it in. So the first tally of the game erased. They're going to review it, but I think it's clear as day a kick. Let's listen in. You'll see this. I believe this is going to come back as a non-goal. I would say this is a no goal. Oh, yeah. Right there. And that's different than directing it, right? Goal? Yes, it is. That's an intent act right there by opening up the foot and moving that foot forward. That gives him that distinct kicking motion. Just a quick developing play there. I mean, you're going to the net, you just react. You're trying to stop. Obviously, Frederick knows it. I mean, he knows he's not trying to kick that in. He just reacts. I'm sure he wasn't trying, but he ended up doing so. Foot, the skate sideways and then hoping to get a blade on it, but by that time it ended up in the back of the net, and we've got a decision made. Here's TJ Luxmore. After review, the call on the ice is confirmed. The puck was kicked into the net. So the Capitals catching a break. Since they face off at neutral ice. Like it's Bergeron and Dowd. And now we're going to have two new players taking the face off. And Bruins win the face off. Carlo will throw it into the Caps zone along the boards. And it was played by McMichael. The Capitals now they fight for it in the right corner. Fighting for it. Now it goes along the boards. Caps trying to move it up ice. And they are able to, but the Bruins take it away at center. Trying to connect with Marchand. They couldn't. Dowd throws it up ice. It gets knocked back into the Cap zone. Now they play it along the left side. Carlo throws it along the boards for Marchand behind the net. Now they fight for it. Fighting for it. Still fighting for it now into the right corner. Bruins with it now. Still fighting for it now. Caps try to get it out. And they will. Into the Bruins zone. Looking long-range shot. Went wide of the net, so it does not register on a shot on goal. Caps yet to register a shot on goal 8 minutes into the game. Van Riemsdyk with it. Moving it up ice. Into the Bruins zone now along the left side. Throwing along the boards now. They're going along the left side. To the corner now. And Ullmark able to cover it up. Bruins thought they had one, but it was called back. No score here on your home for the NHL. Back in Washington, no score after Trent Frederick's first goal of the game waved off because of a kicking motion. Face off to the left of Ullmark. Won by the Bruins. Ovechkin takes it away behind the net. And shot on net, and Ullmark keeps it out. So first shot on goal for the Capitals. 8 minutes, 42 seconds into the period. Jake DeBruck's Friday night against Tampa Bay. Got a goal and assist on 5 shots. Being on the ice 16 minutes and 48 seconds. That's pretty good. And Bruins take it up ice. Coyle almost give it away. Now the Capitals able to take it back. Drive it in. Shot! Oh, Mark keeps it out with the glove. Oh, my goodness. And he robs Evgeny Kuznetsov on a bad pass by Forbort. Like Kuznetsov fakes McAvoy out of his skates, but Ullmark was right there saying, no, you don't. And all he can do is look up and wonder why. Face off to the left of Ullmark, won by the Bruins. Able to get it up ice to center. Take it into the Capital zone. This is DeBrusk trying to set up in front. They couldn't do it. Brown with it, throws it along the boards. And DeBrusk trying to play it along. Capitals able to get it out. And now thrown into the Bruins zone along the boards. And Bruins coming away with it on the left side. Moving it up ice. It was Brown throwing it along the boards. Capitals moving it up, looking to move it up ice. They aren't able to. Bruins throw it back into the Capital zone. Played by Jensen in the right corner. Gets across ice. Now Marcus Johansson moves it up, throws it into the Bruins zone. Bruins intercept it, trying to move it up ice. And now thrown into the right corner. Vanacek tried to play it. He was unable to. Jensen throws it behind the net. Now the Caps trying to move it up ice. And now the puck scored it right in front. The Caps able to get it out. Allmark plays it behind the net. Capitals able to stop it. Now they fight for it behind the net. Throwing along the boards. Orlov with it. Passes. Long range shot blocked. Allmark. Orlov. That's a long Eller behind the net. Try to set up in front. No go! And the puck goes all the way back into the Caps zone. Orlov will play it. And now give it away. Van Riemsdyk trying to move it out. Unable to. Orlov with it. And he was able to clear it out. Now going into the Bruins zone. And they call it icing. What is Connor Sherry? Out. Kuznetsov. Bergeron in the faceoff circle. Kuznetsov wins it for the Capitals. They fight for it behind the net. Vanacek pokes it back. Bruins with it now. Along the right side, drops it back. It's McAvoy trying to cross-ice pass. That's taken by forward. Back to McAvoy. McAvoy trying to set up in front. A one-timer, and Vanacek keeps it out on Marchand. Marchand with a great opportunity, and it got wedged under the right armpit of Vitek Vanacek. No score. You're home for the NHL. .840 to go in the period. No score. The DC Cherry Blossom Festival. It must be the parade. Busy day in DC with this game, and the Nats playing the Mets down at Nationals Park. And Caps try to get possession of it. Center lost it. Bruins with it in their own zone. This is Josh Brown. Throws it, trying to throw it up ice, intercepted by the Capitals. And Hathaway dropping it back. Throwing it along the boards. Dow tried to play it. Yeah, stoppage of play. Looks like we're going to get our first power play of the game. Or are we? Yep, we are. On it, it's going to be the Capitals on the power getting penalized. Looks like it'll be Dowd. The Bruins on the power play for the first time today. Is the first power play of the game. Bruins with it now. Marchand passes along, trying to set it up in front. They couldn't pull the trigger. Coyle with it on the left side. Looking. Drops it back to Marchand. Marchand looking. Skating towards the middle. Passes back to Coyle. Trying to set it up. Errant pass gets away, and the Caps able to get it out the center. Coyle will try it again. Drops it back. Now skating into the right corner. Now throwing along the boards. Caps with it now. Bergeron setting it up for Hall. Hall dropping it back to Marchand. Back to Hall. Hall to Marchand. Marchand shot from the middle. Turn away by Van Zek. The puck squirts wide. Caps able to get it out. So Marchand will take it up for the Bruins. Pass center. Passes over to Bergeron. Bergeron dropping it back. McAvoy over. Back to McAvoy. Passes it over to Coyle. Coyle now in the left corner. Throws it along the boards. Marchand will throw it back along. Behind the net. Coyle set it up for McAvoy, and it goes wide. And puck goes back into the Bruins zone as they change it up. 30 seconds go on the power play. This is Mike Riley. Drops it back. Taking up was Eric Holla. Throwing along the boards. Vanacek tried to play it. Bruins taking it away. Long range shot. Wide. So Smith with it on the left side. Throwing it into the left corner. Smith cross-ice pass. Gets away. It looks like the Caps penalty kill has done its job. Caps penalty kill since March 24th killed off the last 15 power plays. Meanwhile, Long's played behind the net by DeBrusque, looking for some help, and he took a hit. And Caps able to get it out the center. About 5:50 to go here in the period. No score. Yeah, Schultz will throw it along the boards. Bruins try to take control of it. Center, throwing it into the Caps zone. Vanacek plays it. Orlov whiffs, trying to get it out. Bruins taking control of it. This is Foligno dropping it back. Now the Bruins looking to go around the horn. This shot wide. Dowd with it now. Throws it along the boards. Caps able to get it out into the Bruins zone, where Carlo will play it, and he takes a hit from Ovechkin. Play goes on. Bruins with it now at center, looking to get into the Caps zone. This is Lazar. Set it up for McAvoy. McAvoy. I was right. And Vanacek turns him aside. Some words being exchanged to the right of Vanacek. Bruins with another chance, come up empty. No score here on your home for the NHL. Back in Washington, no score. About 5 minutes even to go in the period. Carlson's second in the NHL in points amongst U.S.-born defensemen. Interesting. Another great opportunity for the Bruins by Charlie McAvoy, right into the glove of Vitek Vanacek. Face-off won by the Bruins. This is Brown throwing it along the boards. Puck up for grabs, taken by Eller. Eller throws it along the boards. Wilson trying to play it. He couldn't. Puck's now in center ice. Cap's able to get it out, dump it into the Bruins zone. Ullmark plays it, trying to shovel it behind him. End up giving it away. Eller with it, throwing it along the boards. Shot right into the glove of Ullmark. The opportunities the Bruins have had just gone by the wayside. 8 shots on net to the Caps 4. As Capitals win the faceoff. Carlson's shot turned away by Ullmark. Bruins trying to get it out. They are unable to. They'll try it again. Cross-ice pass goes nowhere. Taken by Behavery. The Bruins keep it in the Caps zone. Behavery. Now taken up by Oshie. Oshie passing it along. This is McMichael. Into the left corner, skating cross. Try to give it to Johansson. Excuse me. Here comes McAvoy passing it along. And pass by Lazar going nowhere. Puck goes into the right corner. And the Capitals are going to try to take it out. This is Van Riemsdyk. Throws it along the boards. Caps trying to get control of it in the left corner. They lose it. We're going back to the right corner where the Caps will take control of it. Van Riemsdyk throws it along. That was Irwin. I think that was Irwin. I don't know. Bruins throw it into the Caps zone. Smith trying to play it. He gets checked by Kuznetsov. And then Trent Frederick checked into the boards, and the Capitals will get it out. This is Ovechkin with it. Lost control of it. The Bruins looking to take it up ice with just under 3 minutes to go here in the opening period. Ovechkin sending it along. Look like Dowd right now in the right corner, giving it away. Here come the Bruins. And they give it right back, taken away by Larson. And the Bruins able to get it back. Unable to get it out as Larson keeps it in. On the right side, dropping it back. This is Orlov with it. Passing it along to Dowd. Dowd dropping it back. Now a long-range shot blocked in front. Coming up on 2 minutes to play here in the opening period. Caps still with it now. So a long shot blocked. Bruins able to get it out. This is Mark McLaughlin. He lost control of it. Caps played in their own zone, and now a stoppage of play. It looked like McLaughlin took a hit. Let's take a look. Orlov. Oh, hits an understatement. He drove him into the boards nearly head first. Oh, or maybe even head first. And that's going to give the Bruins another power play opportunity here. Face off to the left of Vanasek. Looks like this is Dowd and Bergeron. I'll make that Eller and Bergeron. And the Bruins coming away with it. Boarding is the call. Drops it back. Marchand's shot went wide. Cap's able to get it out. Play behind the net by Omar. Taken up by Marchand. Marchand pass center into the Cap zone along the right side. Pulled back now, has to look for some help. Bergeron could not hold on to it. Bounce off the stick. And now the puck going back into the Bruins zone where McAvoy will play it 70 seconds to go in the period. Bruins looking to move it up ice. Coyle nearly gives it away. Now he lost control of it. They'll fight for it in the left corner. Now behind the net, fighting for it. And coming away with his Hall. Drops it back to McAvoy. McAvoy over to Hall. Hall looking. Back to McAvoy. Looking. Back to Hall to McAvoy. Passes it along. Back to McAvoy. I make that Hall, excuse me. Hall looking. And shot goes wide. It looked like Vanasek got a piece of it. Taken by Bergeron over to Hall. And Hall, what is he doing? Almost gave it away. And Bergeron dropping it back for Marchand. The Coyle shot blocked, and the Cap's able to get it out. About 10 seconds to go. See if the Bruins try to make one last push before the period ends. Driving in, this is Smith. Dropping it back. Couldn't get the shot off, and it goes wide, and that's going to be the end of the first period. "20 minutes in the books here in our nation's capital. No score here on your home for the NHL. All right, we played 20 minutes in Washington, no score. Bruins had a goal disallowed because of a kicking motion by Trent Frederick that would have made it 1-0 Boston early on. Let's take a look at the stats. Bruins out shooting the Capitals 9-8. Bruins 0 for 2 on the power play, although one of them still leading over 13. Get 13 more seconds into the second period. Bruins winning 69% of the faceoffs. Bruins 5 block shots. Capitals 4. Capitals 3 takeaways. Bruins 2. Bruins had 3 giveaways. Capitals 4 giveaways. Capitals 22 hits. Bruins 15 hits. Oh. About to start the second period. Bruins win the face-off, and they will kill the power play. Bruins taking it up ice into the Caps zone. Weaving through. Shot wide. Played by Riley. Passes it along. Another shot turned away and by Vanasek. That was Marchand on the shot. Apparently I missed 7 seconds of the period. Must not have been anything spectacular. The Bruins win the face-off. Riley, long-range shot. Vanasek able to keep it out. Puck scored free. Caps try to get it out. They will. Taken over by Wilson. Drops it back. Shot. Turned away by Ullmark. Wilson with it. Weaving around. Trying to set him up. Orlov has to throw it along the boards to Eller in the right corner. Fighting for it. Scored free. Caps try to come away with it. And now behind the net. And gets out the center where Jensen will play it in the Caps zone. Moving it up ice. Here come the Caps. That was Kuznetsov. He gave it away. Here come the Bruins. The other way, lost control of it. Capitals with it in their own zone, looking to move it up ice. They will. This is Wilson to Kuznetsov. Shot! Oh, Mark gloves it. Oh, DeBrusque was right on the doorstep. Could not bury it. The Caps catching a break. Ullmark. Face-off to the left of Ullmark. Taken by the Bruins. And they get it out into the Caps zone. And they will call icing. Face-off taken by the Capitals. Throwing along the boards. Bruins trying to get it out. They will. Thrown into the Cap zone. We played by Lazar. Lazar dropping it back. And a long-range shot right to the glove of Vanasek. It looked like Foligno ran into Vanasek and Ovechkin having some words with him. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it happened. He is played in his 1,000th game on March 15th against Chicago. Face off to the right of Vanasek. Be Dowd and Hulla. Nope, not anymore. Now it's going to be Dowd and Hall. And Bruins trying to retrieve it in their own zone after the face-off. Brown throws it up ice. Now lost. And here come the Capitals throwing it along the boards into the Bruins zone. Jensen will try to throw it on net. He couldn't do it. Bruins trying to get it out. They will. It's over for Hall. Hall driving. Wrap around and he couldn't pull the trigger. A Fighting for it along the left side. Caps able to get it out. Bruins throw it along the boards. Vanacek plays it behind the net. Orlov. They'll throw it up ice. Now puck goes back into the Caps zone. Schultz with it. He'll throw it up ice. Bruins take it away. This is Riley. Passing along, it gets away. Jensen will play for the Capitals. He's looking to move it up ice. And, giveaway. As the Brusque lost control of it, though. Now they fight for it, and the Capitals take it. Moving it up ice into the Bruins zone. Johansson throws it into the corner. Now behind the net, they're fighting for it. And puck gets away. Now McMichael played it for Carlson. And the play's still going on. And Johansson will throw it out of play with 16:34 to go in the second. Face off to the left of Olmark. This will be Kuznetsov and Nosek. Capitals coming away with it, trying to get it. And now they give it away. Caps take back control of it at center ice. Now fight for it right in front of the benches. Now taken by the Capitals. Cross ice pass to Sherry. Over to Kuznetsov. Now behind the net. Olmark plays it. And tries to shove it along the boards. Carlson, long range shot turned away. I fight for it on the right side into the right corner. Capitals able to keep it in. Gets it to Carlson. Carlson shot star! Carlson draws first blood at DC today. I don't think they're going to take this one away, so we got our first goal of the game. Great job by Connor Sherry to keep it in Bruins zone, set up John Carlson. Look how much real estate he had to work with. Scoreboard tried to put his body in front. It didn't work, and Allmark unable to get back in time. That puck goes into the Bruins zone. Right side, and then we got a stoppage of play. Look at it. It looked like it was just a great screen by Kuznetsov. Get Allmark off his game. Vanacek throws it along the board. Shot right into the glove of Vanacek. He turns away Craig Smith. Most points amongst defensemen the last 5 seasons. John Carlson, 319, 25 better than Roman Josi. Eller and Coyle take the face off. Left of Vanacek, won by the Bruins. Coyle with it along the left side. They tried to pass it along, but it hit the skate of a Capital. Now taken by Eller. Drops it back. And now a penalty upcoming. Now Wilson having some words. And now we're going to get some Mortal Kombat going. There was a delayed penalty somewhere in there. And Wilson chirping with Trent Frederick. Let's see what happened. McAvoy might have sold that. Let's take a look. They're going to get Eller for the penalty, and then Wilson coming over. Probably not appreciating McAvoy's flop. The Capitals will be shorthanded for the third time today. Face off to the left of Vanasek. It'll be Kuznetsov and Bergeron. Take the face off. And face off one by the Bruins. Long range shot. Vanasek able to cover it up. Shot right to the stomach. They'll do it again. Face off one by the Bruins. Get into the McAvoy. Shot blocked. Cap's able to get it out. Might be able to do something with it. Wilson along the left side. Trying to drop it back to Kuznetsov. The puck gets away. As Jensen throws it into the Bruins zone. The Bruins able to get control of it behind the net. This is Coyle coming up with it. Passes along to Taylor Hall. Hall throws it cross ice. And now they'll fight for it. Bruins coming away with it now. Marchand with it. Trying to center and pass. Intercepted by Nick Dowd. And now he takes it into the Bruins zone. Trying to set it up. And back to Dowd. Throws it along the boards. And out the center. Capitals taking control of it. Now they retreating in their own zone before moving it up ice. And they'll throw it into the Bruins zone. 50 seconds to go on the power play. This is McAvoy taking it up for the Bruins. Dropping it back. I'll pass along. This is Hola. Over to Frederick. Frederick throws along the boards. Fight for it in the right corner. Grabs. Bruins with it. Drop back. Going around the horn. Shot on net. Turned away by Vanasek. And some more words being exchanged. As it was Hervery and Frederick looked like they had something to say to each other. And it's not about post-game dinner plans. Throwing it off the boards. Oh, he tried to pass it to himself. I mean, that's one way to complete a pass to yourself. Just throw it along the boards and hope nobody stops it. Face off to the right of Vanasek. One by the Capitals. This is Van Riemsdyk. To move it up ice, he will. Throws it into the Bruins zone. 13 seconds go on the power play. So the Bruins will try one last push. This is Riley with it. 5 seconds to go on the power play. Dropping it back. And penalties expired. So the Capitals penalty killing unit once again doing work. Taken by DeBrusk. DeBrusk couldn't get control of it. Now loses it. And here come the Capitals. Wilson with it. Running along the boards. Now they fight for it behind the net. Fighting for it. Fighting for it. Fighting for it. Fighting for it. And Smith able to come away with it for the Bruins as they're able to get it out the center. And great job by DeBrusk to keep it in the Caps zone. The Caps, though, were able to get possession of it. Now looking to move it up ice, they will. Errant pass gives it away. Now the Bruins put it back into the Caps zone. Caps will have to retreat. We're moving it up, taken away. This is Nosek. Passes along. This is Foligno. Nosek in the left corner. Try to centering pass. It doesn't connect. And shots down! Lazar ties it up at 1 after the giveaway. Oh my goodness. Right in front of the net. Let's see what exactly happened. Well, Foligno cut it a little too far wide, but got Vanacek committing too far. He's out of the net. All he has to do is find a white jersey to connect it to, and boom, we're tied at 1. .12:05 to go here in the second period. Face-off won by the Bruins. This is McAvoy passing it along. Nosek, throw it into the cap zone. Carlson will play it behind the net. And now fight for it. The Bruins try to get it. They lost control of it. And now Lazar with it. On the left side, Lazar with it. That's along. This is Nosek. Shot, turn away. Taken by McAvoy. McAvoy looking for some help. Drop back to Brown. Shot goes wide. Caps try to get it out. They are unable to. On the right side. Caps with it now. This is Oshie dropping it back. Now throwing up ice. Oshie could not get control of it. Here come the Bruins. This is Hola. Shot right into it. Oh, he got him! Eric Hola looked like Vanacek, I thought, gloved it, but it went past the glove, and the Bruins take a 2-1 lead. I thought it was in the catching mitt of Vanacek. Then I saw the red light, and it's like, nope, it's in. It's a laser beam. Yeah, it was the delayed reaction by the red light guy that caused me to think that Vanacek had it, but then he put the red light on. It's like, nope, it's in. 2 goals in 60 seconds have given the Bruins a 2-1 advantage. Puck goes into the left corner for an icing on the Bruins. Face off to the right of Olmark. This is Eller and Hola. And Eller will win it for the Capitals, but it goes all the way back into their own zone. Orlov will retrieve it. Thrown into the right corner in the Bruins zone. Shoveled along the boards. Caps could not keep it in, though, as Eller was unable to corral it. Now fighting for it behind the net. Orlov and Hola. And for Charlie McAvoy, 8-game assist streak. So able to keep that alive. He assisted the goal from Hola. Here comes the Capitals with it now. Drops it back. Long-range shot goes wide of the net. Eller with it now. And lost control of it. The Bruins able to get it out. As we reach the midway mark of the game, 10 minutes ago in the second. Not quite. 10:01. Face off to the right of Allmark. And taking up in the face-off circle. Bruins able to come away with it, looking for some help. Banking along the boards. Carlson will retrieve it behind his own net. Very now taking it up ice. Throws it into the Bruins zone. Allmark will play it behind the net, throw it along the boards. And Carlson able to get it at center ice. Caps though having to retreat. Now throwing up ice. Here comes Carlson. I'll make that Sherry. Now they fight for it in the left corner. Kuznetsov trying to get a hold of it. Now Sherry trying to center and pass. He can't do it. Drops it back. Long range shot blocked. And Bruins able to get it out. Fight for it along the right side. Marchand gets it out there. This is Coyle trying to shoot it, but Vanasek able to keep it out. Caps drew first blood, but the Bruins responded with 2. They lead it by 1 here on your home for the NHL. Back in Washington, the Bruins taking a 2-1 lead. John Carlson opened up the scoring earlier in the period, but 2 goals in 60 seconds by Lazar and Hola has made a 1-goal advantage for the Bruins. As Dowd and Coyle will take the face-off to the right of Vanasek. Well, not anymore. Coyle thrown out. Will end up being Trent Frederick, and Capitals win the face-off. Trying to throw it up ice, unable to. Frederick throws it along the boards. Taken by Coyle. Coyle threw it along the board. Tried center and pass. Frederick couldn't pull the trigger. Coyle with it, trying to set up. He couldn't do anything. That went high and wide. Riley, the Bruins looking to go around the horn. The shot hit traffic in front. And now, puck goes out to center ice. Bruins retrieve it. And Capitals with it now. As Schultz played it. Moving up ice. Taking it up. Getting away. Bruins with it now. As Foligno gave it away. Now the Bruins have to retreat back to center. Thrown into the Cap zone. Wards. Right for it in the corner now. Puck goes into the Bruins zone. Bruins able to move it up in the cap zone. This is Lazar, but he gets taken down by Schultz. Play goes on as Van Riemsdyk takes it away for the Capitals. 7:20 to go in the second. Thrown into the Bruins zone. Bruins able to get it out. They throw it back into the cap zone for an icing call. Face off won by the Capitals. Shot right to the glove of Allmark. Step aside, 7:09 to go in the second. Bruins 2, Capitals 1 here on your home for the NHL. Back in Washington, Bruins on a 2-1 lead. Tomorrow on NHL Network, the Jets taking on the Canadiens at 7. Doubleheader on ESPN Tuesday night. The Flyers taking on the Capitals at 7. And then the Lightning Stars taking on 9:30. And then Wednesday night, NHL Nitro will head to Philly for the Rangers and the Flyers. At this point, just be the Rangers seeing if they could try to gain ground on the Hurricanes for the number 1 spot in the Metropolitan. And shot by Orlov. No, Ovechkin went high and wide. Capitals able to keep it in the Bruins zone. Now they have to go back out the center. He's nets off, trying to get it out. Puck goes back into the cap zone. And now Taylor Hall trying to keep it in the cap zone. He couldn't. Here comes Wilson. I'll make that Sherry, dropping it back to Ovechkin. And now the Bruins able to get it out. Now intercepted by Fahervery. The Bruins coming away now. Marchand shot right to the glove. Went off the glove of Vanasek. Ovechkin cross ice pass. Able to keep it in the Bruins zone. Bruins able to get it out. Taken up by Holla. As the leading goal, dropping it back to Marchand. Marchand drops it back and it gets away. As Forward able to keep it in the cap zone. Stick broke, and now here come the Capitals the other way. Here's Eller pulling back, looking for some help. He'll throw it along the boards. This is Wilson shoveling it along. Or Mantha, and then now the Bruins taking it out. Jensen will throw it up ice for Wilson. Wilson pinned against the boards there by McLaughlin. Here's Jensen with it now. Cross ice pass to Orlov. Struggle to get control of it now, throwing it along the boards to Eller. Eller along the left side, shot wide. And another chance, and that's good! The rebound! It's Wilson, and we're tied at 2. Wilson! Wilson! Took a strange bounce off the glass. Eller with the initial shot. Allmark had the first stop, but Wilson was right on the doorstep alert, knocks it in. The Capitals able to tie it up with just over 5 minutes to go in the period. Now they fight for it along the right side. Puck gets out, and here come the Capitals trying to take it up ice. The Bruins take it away at center. They come back. And Coyle with it now. Coyle, long-range shot, turned away by Vancek. They still poking at it. And Vancek able to keep it out. How did he manage to do that despite how many Bruins were right there poking at it? Wilson! We're tied at 2 here on your home for the NHL. Back in Washington, the Caps tying at 2 on the goal by Tom Wilson. The Washington Monument. Wilson, 23rd goal this season, career high, with 27 assists, so having a career year. Well, face off to the right of Vanacek between Dowd and Nosek. Well, now Nosek waved out. So it'll be Eric Hola taking the face off of the Bruins. Bruins win the face off. Long range shot wide. And the puck able to stay in the net, or stay in the cap zone, excuse me. And fight for it along the right side. And the puck gets out of the zone into the Bruins zone. Brown shovels it along the boards and intercept it. Here come the Capitals the other way. This is Eller dropping it back. Cross ice pass to Schultz, long range, wide. The Caps able to maintain possession of it. Orlov behind the net, dropping it back to Schultz. Schultz along the... And Schultz shot! Turned away by Ullmark. Some more pushing and shoving. This is Josh Brown and Garnet Hathaway having some words. 3:44 to go here in the second period. He's off to the left of Ullmark. Kuznetsov and Hola. Now Kuznetsov waved out in favor of Ovechkin. And Bruins win the face-off. Able trying to move it up ice, they will. Into the Caps zone. A shot on net by McLaughlin, turned away by Vanasek. Capitals trying to get it out, they will. This is Connor Sherry throws it along the boards. Down to the left corner, they're going to fight for it. Capitals coming away with it. Carlson, long-range shot off the glass. Taken out by Wilson. Passing it over to Carlson. Back to Wilson. Throws it up ice. Cross ice pass to Sherry. Puck bounced on him. Now Carlson trying to get into the Bruins zone. He lost control of it. Here comes Hall. Shot! Vanasek able to keep it out. He thought he covered it up, but he didn't. The puck's still up for grabs. Now the Capitals with it. Moving it up ice. Here's Sherry. Tried to shoot it, and he does, and it's going to be turned away. Here come the Bruins the other way. McAvoy dropping it back for Marchand to make that DeBrusk. DeBrusk going to try to set it up. Shot! No go. Riley dropping it back to Bergeron. Throwing it along the boards. And long-range shot. Hidden traffic in front. Bruins able to keep it in. Shot by Riley high and wide. Caps able to get it into the Bruins zone. Puck up for grabs along the left side. Orlov with it at center. Thrown up ice. We'll have a stoppage of play with 106 seconds to go. And Caps coming away with it off the face-off, throwing up ice. Down to the right corner. Brown will play for the Bruins. Now fighting for it. Capitals throw it on net, went wide. Down to the left corner. Bruins trying to get it out. And it'll go out of play with 79 seconds to go. And face off at center, taken away by the Capitals. Oshie on the boards. The Bruins trying to get it out. And they will. Driving in, that's Foligno. Trying to set it up for Nosek. He couldn't get control of it. 60 seconds to go in the period. Lazar with it. Drops it back. This is Riley. Riley looking for some help. Drops it back to Lazar. Long-range shot. Hit traffic in front. Rebound, no go. 43 seconds to go in the period. Fighting for it in the left corner. Fighting for it. Fighting for it. Fighting for it. Now gets away. Now the Caps with it. Able to get it out the center. Bruins will try to move it out. They will. And it'll be an icy call with 23.2 to go. Face off to the left of Olmark. And one by the Capitals. Shot right into the glove of Olmark. It looked like it was Ovechkin. Just wasn't able to get enough leverage on the puck. Bergeron bumped out of the face-off circle, so it'll be Kuznetsov and Marchand to the left of Olmark. Caps get the face-off again. Shot! Turned away by Olmark. 15 seconds to go. Now the Bruins will try one last push for the end of the period. Riley cross-ice pass. Driving. Shot. Turned away by Vanacek. Rebound. Turned away. Caps get it out. That should bring us to the end of the second period. $40 in the books in D.C. We're tied at 2 here on your home for the NHL. 40 minutes been played in Washington. We're tied at 2. Here's how we got there. Caps opened up the score with John Carlson's goal, 4:11 mark from Connor Seary. Bruins answered with 2 back within 60 seconds. First one by Curtis Lazar from Nick Polito, and then the second one by Eric Hula from Charlie McAvoy. Lazar's is at 7:55. Hula at 8:55, and then Tom Wilson just over 5 minutes to go in the period, 5:10 to be exact. Goal from Eller and Mantha. Let's go down the stat line for the period. Bruins still out shooting the Capitals 24-17. They outshot them in the second 16-11. Bruins 0 for 3 on the power play. Bruins won 58% of the faceoffs so far today. They blocked 16 shots. Capitals blocked 6. Capitals with 8 takeaways. Bruins 3. However, the Bruins with just 4 giveaways. The Capitals with 6. Capitals out-hitting the Bruins 35-25. Ready to start the third period, excuse me, in DC. Tied at 2 since 2015-16. Brad Marchand, 5th most points in the NHL. As Kuznetsov wins the faceoff, but it goes to the Bruins. And they're passing their own zone. Now the Bruins try to get out. They will. It gets that back into the Bruins zone. They'll try it again. This is Riley. Throwing along the board. Surveying Reemsdyk will play it. The Capitals shove it along the right side into the Bruins zone. Played by McAvoy. McAvoy throws it along the boards. And fight for it now behind the net. Bruins 9-1 in matinees this season. To make it 10-1. Driving it. Shot! Allmark somehow kept it out. I don't know how. Looked like I was Hathaway driving in to try to give the Caps the lead. Let's see. He passed it over to Dowd, but he was just ready for it. Face off to the left of Allmark. It's Bergeron and Dowd. Won by Bergeron. Allmark facing 18 shots, stopping 16 of them. Bruins try to get out. They will. Goes into the Capital zone for an icing. Face off to the right of Allmark. Bergeron and McMichael. Bergeron 11 of 13 on the faceoffs. You can now make that 12 for 14. As McLaughlin trying to move it up ice. And DeBrusk will give it away. Here's Johansson. Johansson dropping it back. Wilson throwing it along the boards. And trying to tuck it in is Oshie, but he could not. As Allmark there to keep it out. Hit by, well, Oshie tried to deliver a hit and ended up backfiring. And it looked like McMichael shooting it off the face-off right into the glove of Allmark. Face-off taken by the Bruins. As Matt Grzelcyk will not return with an upper body injury. Capitals looking to move it up ice. They will. Johansson with it. Dropping it back to McMichael. Shot just wide. Oshie retrieves it. He'll throw it along the boards. Taken by Eller. Or make that Johansson. Oshie shot. Looked like it hit the post. They'll still fight for it. Now taken up by the Bruins. This is Carlo. Out the center. Hula will take control of it. Shuffles it along. Now thrown into the Cap zone by Riley. Caps with it behind the net. Looking to move it up ice. Hervery. Right into the Bruins zone. Cross ice pass by Eller to nobody. Bruins take control of it. Lost control of it in the Bruins zone. Here come the Capitals. Lost control of it. Now going the other way. Oh, with a... Could not catch up to it quick enough. He was in the clear. Fortunately, just didn't have the speed. Eller throws it up ice into the left corner. There you go. Be called for icing. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Eller had an opportunity, but he lost control of it. The puck just a little too far ahead of Taylor Hall. He was in the clear. with a potential goal. Lazar with it behind the net, taken down. And it looks like they're going to get Van Riemsdyk for tripping. And now Foligno and Wilson having some words. And it's not about post-game dinner plans. Or maybe Wilson saying English best prime minister is Lord Palmerston, while Foligno is saying Pitt the Elder. And Bruins with it now. It's a shot by Bergeron's wide, taken by McAvoy. Throwing along the boards. Marchand throwing it. Looking. Cross-ice pass. Centered pass, no go. Marchand with it. Passes it along. Foligno. Centering pass, no go. Cap's able to get it out. Marchand will try it again. Send up for McAvoy. McAvoy lost control of it briefly. Taken in by Taylor Hall, and the setup no go. So they'll try it again. Long range shot, no go. It's blocked. And it looks like we're going to have another penalty upcoming. It looked like Dowd ended up playing goaltender unintentionally. Marchand shot looked like it went off the back of Dowd. Oh, nope, we're not going to have another penalty, so it's still 5-on-4. It was offside. Face off won by the Capitals as they're able to get it out. Bruins get past center ice, for the Bergeron. Gives it away. Now here come the Capitals. This is Dowd. Able to get it out of there. Allmark will try to play it behind the net. Here come the Bruins taking it up. This is Hall. Dropping it back. Riley. Riley cross-ice pass. Marchand. Marchand looking for some help. Now behind the net. Getting it out to Bergeron. Dropping it back to Riley. Under 20 seconds to go on the power play. Marchand with it. Dropping it back to O'Reilly. Back to Marchand. Marchand looking. Generating pass. No go. Caps able to get it out. The Caps are going to kill the power play again. Bruins 0 for 4 on the power play. As Riley taking it up. Passes it over to Smith. Long range shot. Right into the glove of Vanasek. What might have been their best chance on the power play went off the leg of Nick Dowd. Marchand just mere inches away from giving the Bruins the lead. And he knows it. That's why he's got his head down on the bench. 31 goals this year, his fifth 30-goal season. Carlos' long-range shot blocked. Ovechkin takes him down. Here come the Capitals. Here's Johan. Making that Kuznetsov. Lost control of it. Try to center and pass. Bruins now taking it the other way. 3-on-2. Into the Capitals zone. Throwing along the boards. Here's Kuznetsov. Throwing it up there and taken down by Schultz. The Capitals wondering where the penalty is, and they might get it. Looked like Schultz was tripped up. Oh, nope. They didn't get the penalty. My mistake. Bruins with it now. This is McAvoy trying to center and pass. Long range shot. Stopped by Vanacek. And fans wanting another penalty as there was another takedown. Play goes on. And Marchand looked like he was offside, but he was not. Shot on net, turned away by Vanacek. Able to get it out the center. Here come the Capitals down, and now an offside is called. And he's not happy about it. Missed opportunity by the Bruins on the power play here on your home for the NHL. .13:58 to go in the period, and the Bruins will be back on the power play. And see, got the penalty. The play going on. Nosek shot right into the stomach of Vanacek. I guess there isn't a power play. I thought. So my fire is lying to me. A little over 20 minutes. We'll be getting underway in Pittsburgh between the Predators and the Penguins, which could be seen on TNT following this game. Caps taking it up ice. Into the Bruins zone, cross ice pass for Oshie, dropping it back. Carlson shot. Make that McMichael shot going wide. And here come the Bruins taking it up ice. Brown throws it into the behind the net, played by Verhervery. Now taken up by McMichael, lost control of it. McMichael into the Bruins zone, tried it, and offside. As McMichael looked like he was driving in towards the net, but they stopped it. Face-off taken by the Bruins. Looking to move it up ice, they will. Throw it into the Capital zone. Orlov will play it. And they fight for it in the right corner. And Mantha will throw it up ice there for Orlov. They throw it into the Bruins zone and right into the catching mitt of Linus Ullmark. Face-off taken by the Bruins. Capitals able to keep it in the Bruins zone. Long-range shot wide. Was not on target. Taken by Eller. Trying to center and pass, and it goes in! Did Wilson knock it in? If so, it's his second of the game! Let's take a look. Eller. Center and pass. Oh no, he banked it off a Bruin, so no, we'll go to Eller as it hit off Eric Hula and finds its way into the back of the net. I think it was just Hula getting caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. One man's misfortune is another man's fortune, if that makes sense. Smith shooting, and it will go out of play. Eller take the face-off against Coyle. Eller will win the face-off. Capitals shovel it along the boards. It'll end up being an icing. And for Eller, he has scored his 10th goal this season. And right now, the one that's putting the Capitals ahead. Face-off taken by the Capitals. Schultz throws it along the boards. And he may have yet again caused another icing. I don't think he meant to do it that time, but he ended up doing it. And the Bruins win the face-off. A little miscommunication with handling the puck. Riley's long-range shot right into the glove of Vanasek. Face-off at neutral ice. Won by the Capitals. They looking to move it up. They will. Thrown into the Bruins zone. McAvoy will play for the Bruins as he's looking to move it up ice. Throws it up there. Now goes into the right corner, and it will be played on by Carlson. Now taken up by Hathaway. Look, now he loses control of it. DeBrusque with it. Throws it along to Carlo. He couldn't get control of it. Now they fight for it along the right side. Fighting for it. Poked free. Long-range shot goes wide. Taken by Harvey. Thrown along the boards. Bergeron will clear it out into the Cap zone. Marchand will throw it on net. He's unable to hit it. It was blocked. Now the Capitals take it up ice. Along the boards, played by Carlo. Carlo passes it along, an aired pass. It looked like Somehow he got it into the open door. I don't know if he could do that again if he tried. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Oh no, he didn't get into the open. He got it inside the glass. Luckily, Keith Jones was standing on the opposite side, or I probably would have smacked him right in the face. Anyway, Bruins throw it into the Capital zone. Orlov throwing it along the boards. Now goes into the Bruins. Here it comes in the clear! No! Allmark takes it away for Kuznetsov. Fans were wondering why. Were looking for a call. They didn't get it. Bruins looking to move it up ice. Now they're going to try the reverse Uno card. It did not go. Set up in front, dropping it back to Coyle, but it was intercepted. And now in the clear! She's... No! Allmark stands tall again! Twice the Capitals were in the clear and they could not connect. Van Riemsdyk with it. Dropping it back. Back to Van Riemsdyk. Throwing it up ice. Played by Sheary. Sheary could not get control of it. Taken by Van Riemsdyk, passing it along. They fight for it along the left side. Fighting for it. Fighting for it. Now taken by the Bruins. As Hola able to get it out. Capitals maintain possession of it, though. And, oh! Taylor Hall taking out TJ Oshie. Fans want a call. I think I see an arm up, so they are going to get the call. They're going to get the extra attacker on. Taken up by Verherbery. Loses control of the puck, and it will be touched. And it will be Taylor Hall going to the box. Caps will go on the power play when we return here on your home for the NHL. Back in D.C., the Caps on the power play following the tripping by Taylor Hall. The first in the clear chance by Kuznetsov. Looked like the puck skipped on him before he had a chance to fire it. And then the second one, Connor Sheary was just turned aside. As Caps will retrieve it behind the net. Going to move it up ice. Try to get it to Kuznetsov. It skipped on him. Kuznetsov throws it up. And shot! Oh, Mark able to glove it. Turning away Ovechkin. Face off to the right of Allmark, won by the Capitals, but the Bruins able to get it out. By Carlson, dropping it back to Ovechkin. Ovechkin throws it up to Carlson. Kuznetsov now, he throws it in there. In the left corner, Bruins able to get it and clear it out. Vanzek will play it for Carlson. 70 seconds to go in the power play. Carlson dropping it back. This is Kuznetsov. Passing it along to Johansson. And off the boards, Allmark played it. Now they fight for it along the right side. And taken up by the Bruins. And I'll throw it into the right corner. Set up for Coyle. Intercepted. Here come the Capitals the other way. Cross-ice pass to Ovechkin. Ovechkin throws it along the boards to Kuznetsov. Dropping it back. Try to set up for Ovechkin. Looking. Try to center and pass. It did not connect. Play goes on. On the left side. Looking. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Trying to center and pass to Ovechkin. Shot! Turned away by Allmark. Rebound. No go! And now the Bruins turning the tables and killing a penalty themselves. And nearly tied it up right there is Vanecek standing tall. Here's Sherry. Long range shot right into the gut of Allmark, and he'll cover it up with just over 7 minutes to go in the game. As Taylor Hall was in the clear, but Vanecek stood tall. Face off to the right of Allmark. It's Hola and Dowd will go. Dowd wins it for the Capitals. Shot by Jensen high and wide. Orlov with it, tried to throw it on net. He couldn't. Capitals able to keep it in the Bruins zone. They fight for it in the right corner. And Bruins coming away with it now as they look moving up ice. McLaughlin set it up for Hola. Passes it along. Weave it in. Shot just goes wide. And the Capitals able to get it out. As Carlo will play it for the Bruins. As it's thrown along the corner. And Vanecek trying to play it rather dangerously. They were able to get it out. This is Dowd. Dowd along the left side. And he lost control of the puck as he took a collision. And now here's McAvoy trying to get control of the puck. He's able to. Passes along to Smith. Trying to cross-ice pass. It didn't go. And we're coming up on 6 minutes to play here in the period. Allmark swats it out of there. And the Capitals will retrieve it in their own zone. Thrown along the boards. Allmark will play it. And Bruins with it behind the net. McAvoy looking for some help. Able to get it out to Coyle. Smith with a cross-ice pass. And nope. Smith getting control of it. Right in front now. This is McAvoy. It's back to Smith. Shot, no go. Caps trying to get it out. They have to drop it back. Carlson with it now. Delay penalty upcoming as Vanecek leaves the net. Kuznetsov with it. Driving. Kuznetsov lost control of it, has to retreat. And almost took the ref out. I think the Caps going to try to chew up as much time as they can. Getting it over to John Carlson, dropping it back. Kuznetsov weaving in, and the Bruins will touch up here. It looks like it will be Frederick going to the box. Caps on the power play again when we return here on your home for the NHL. Back in Washington, Trent Frederick getting called for hooking. Just under 5 minutes to go, and the Caps with a chance to try to get some insurance on the power play. Neither side, though, have been able to convert on it, as Carlson will throw it up ice for Kuznetsov. And he'll throw it right into the left corner. And that's where the Caps will have it. Try to set it up in front. Shot off the side of the net. And Oshie trying to play it, and they couldn't. Bruins able to get it out. Behind the net. Taken up by Carlson. He'll drop it back. This is Kuznetsov with it. Kuznetsov dropping it back. Cross ice pass to Ovechkin. And trying to center and pass. No go. Ullmark able to keep it out. They fight for it. Still out in front of the net. Still fighting for it. The Bruins able to get it out. As Vanasek will play it for Schultz. Halfway home on the power play. About 3.5 to go in the game. And Oshie trying to take it up. I make that Sherry. Lost control of it. The Bruins able to try to dump it into the Cap zone. It hit off the referee. Off one of the linesmen, I should say. The Capitals able to drive in. As Schultz and Forward collide behind the net. Bruins trying to get it out. And they will. In fact, Lazar driving. Shot! Vanasek keeps it out. Puck still alive behind the net. And now to the side of it where Vanasek will... Well, thought he was going to cover up, but he decides not to. They will play on as the power play is over. Coming up on 2.5 to play here in the game. Turning into the Bruins zone. Ullmark will play it for Riley. Riley looking to move up ice. He passes it along to the Brusque, and now they throw it into the Cap zone. And Hula's shot turned away by Vanasek with 2:14 to go in the game. So if you're the Bruins, what point do you decide to pull Ullmark for the extra attacker? I gotta think if the Bruins win the face-off, Allmark's heading to the bench, and that's exactly what happened. They won the face-off. McAvoy lost control of the puck, though. The Capitals trying to get it out, and they will. Bruins will retrieve it at center. This is Marchand passing it along to McAvoy and thrown into the Cap zone, and it will be deflected out of play with 1:54 to go. It looks like Allmark is skating towards the bench, so they're going to be putting out the extra attacker. Bergeron, 75% in the faceoff dot today, down 50%. And faceoff won by the Bruins. Marchand with it, passing it along. This is Hall shot blocked. And he'll shove it along the boards. Fight for it behind the net. And Bruins trying to get control of it now. Squirts along the left side. And stays in Cap zone and goes right along the right side. Now shoving along the boards. This is Hall with it. And Caps try to get out. They will. And it's going to go right into the corner. And will be played for icing with 80 seconds left. And the Bruins are going to use their timeout, which I think is a smart move here. You got the extra attacker. It's Bruce Cassidy drawing up the game plan for the Bruins. And Peter Laviolette doing the same for the Capitals. Oh, no, it looks like an assistant. Sorry. Patrice Bergeron this season leading the NHL in face-off win percentage. A minimum of 500 face-offs. Bruins looking for the season sweep on the Capitals. Capitals looking to try to salvage 1 out of 3. And on True TV, King Savage Bros boys taking on Nashville. Will be seen on TNT immediately following this. Face-off won by Bergeron. They whiffed on this. Thrown along the boards, and they will be taken by Marchand in his own zone. 70 seconds to go. He takes it up ice. Weaving through. He lost control of it. Bruins having to retreat. McAvoy with it now. Passing it along. Trying to weave in. Puck up for grabs. Marchand will play it at center. Tread lightly. Aired passes can be taken advantage of for the Capitals to seal it. Thrown along the boards by McAvoy. 45 seconds to go. Capitals trying to get it out. And they are going for the empty net. No! It instead will be taken up by Marchand. Thrown up ice. Into the Cap zone. Vanacek will play behind the net for Carlson. He'll throw it along the boards. And if the Capitals can hurry, they might have a chance for the empty net. Behind the net, Ovechkin. No! Missed the target. 15 seconds left. The Bruins have one last chance. And it will go in. 8 seconds to go. The Capitals just have to get it out. They will. Driving. Looking for the empty net. Ovechkin. Bullseye! Seals the deal as the Capitals can tack it on. Oh, my goodness. How's that for an exclamation point? Ovechkin with just .3 to go. With an empty net. I guess they just want to check. Oh, well, if anything, it was more than 0.3, so. Actually, 1958. So they'll just drop the puck, and that will do it. Capitals now make it 3 in a row, and they move within 2 points of Pittsburgh. The Bruins will stay in third and have to hope something for Tampa so they can maintain third at least for another day. The final in DC, Capitals 4, Bruins 2. Come back later on tonight. I'll be calling Yankees Red Sox here on TSR. First pitch at 7:08. In the meantime, this is Kyle the Fanatic. Once I finalize this, signing off.